Rami Kashou shot to fame as a finalist on Project Runway. Since then, Rami has draped the shapely silhouettes of innumerable celebrities and fashionistas.
Why don't I use this? It'll be faster before they come in. I need scissors. There we go. Ready for alterations? I'm very excited because today is the official launch of this white bridal collection of bridesmaids dresses that I've been working on with Bibi. And today's the day where we are showing some of the gowns to Women's Wear Daily, Teen Vogue, Marie Claire, like some of the best editors who are super important to come and have a viewing of the collection. So today's a big deal because it's going to be a big launch. It's also a new project for Bibi. It's their first bridal collection ever. I just love this little back detail. Because, you know, as a bride, you're thinking you're going to look at the back of the gown. So we've definitely focused on all dimensions of the design. The designs have come to life so beautifully. And I think the most amazing thing is when you work so hard on something and it exceeds your expectations and you see, you're like, wow, you know? That's the most amazing feeling, so. Thank you. Ooh. Broadway 23rd? Okay. I feel relieved. I feel a sense of pride. I feel tired. Not very long ago, I had pitched this idea to the owner of the company. It was just a thought. And then all of a sudden, all these gowns are there. And time just flew really quick. Sometimes I think as a designer, I'm really hard on myself. I'm always thinking, you gotta work harder, you gotta try more, you gotta do this. But it's rare, and I try to do this, where I just gotta stop and say, wow, this is so cool. I did good. I feel like I did good. So, I feel good. I moved to the United States in 1995, and I knew I was going to move here, I think, ever since I was 13 or 14, because always knowing what my dream was, which is to become a designer, and due to growing up in an occupation, I think people were more concerned and still are more concerned about buying food rather than buying dresses. So I knew that this type of business is now going to flourish in an economy that is deprived. So I moved to the United States, and I knew that this is going to be the land where many dreams come true and the land of opportunities. 6.5. Okay, so let's say this is the center, right? So this is what I guess it started at a very young age. But I think when hands-on, it became more so, it developed into a true passion and hobby at the age of 6 when I began sketching secretly, and I wouldn't show my parents. It was just this passion of mine. I started, you know, drawing different design ideas and sketches until one day at the early age of 13, my brother found one of my secret sketchbooks, and he ran to my parents and he showed it to them. And I thought, you know, my parents would not be proud of, you know, their son drawing dresses and things like that. So naturally I panicked, but to my surprise, they actually were really encouraging and impressed, and I think they saw a true talent there. My father, he's a self-made businessman. He was an architect. He designed the home we grew up in, built it from the ground up. So he was always one to encourage us, but to also insist that you must make something of yourself, no matter what it is.
Rami started showing his interest in ladies' clothes since he was maybe 5 years. So whenever we had ladies visitors to his mom, he used to sit opposite them and start drawing from shoes to hats. And I remember some of the friends, they were getting married, they wanted Rami to design their dresses. That's really exciting. It was exciting at that time, and we were very proud of him until now, of course. Until now, we are very proud of Rami.
So this is one of the dresses Rami designed for me, and Once my friends see it, they immediately know that it's Rami's. I always feel very special wearing stuff that nobody has, only stars have.
Rami is becoming more famous and more successful than before. It's a changing point in his life.
13 all-star designers here.
Being on Project Runway has been a great experience because I don't think you can pay for that kind of exposure, to be honest. And it opened a lot of amazing doors. And I think what is great about this show is it really kind of became this phenomenon that is international. The blacks all together.
I think you have an edge over the other designers in terms of execution. You mastered all of these elements.
After Project Runway, the owner of Papyrus reached out for an event, and she asked me if I'd be interested in making an evening gown out of her paper products. And I created this multi-tiered gown with a collage of cards, and it was such a challenge, but I had experienced that on Project Runway where I made a dress out of Hershey's. I did win that challenge, by the way. I almost create a print out of their product. And then this will eventually be part of a gown. It exceeds just creating clothes. I think it's about creativity, it's about art, and we'll be doing a fashion show out of the collection of paper gowns that I've created. That did so well that it led to a collection of greeting cards, the Papyrus. This is my line of cards. As you walk in, you look over to the left. So I've created 12 fashion on paper cards with my sketches, and she's wearing real clothes, real fabric, real jewelry. That was a truly fun, creative project. This is the beginning stages of this collection where I'm basically shopping for different fabrics, but the inspiration for this collection is effortless glamour. I'm dressing all different types of women, and it's occasional wear, and it goes from cocktail to evening and wedding gowns. I'm excited about this specific collection because I'm planning to launch an online store, and through that ship to any woman who is interested in the clothes, whether she's in the US or outside of the US. It's a lot of work ahead. We're still in development, but we will get there. I can tell you that yes, I am living the dream. I think though it's important to constantly set new dreams, because the minute you accomplish certain dreams, then you have to reach new goals, otherwise you stop. But it's not just about, oh, I'm blessed, I'm lucky, I'm living a dream. No, I put a lot of hard work into it, and that's what it takes to do that.